We are from the Shiley Marcus School of Engineering. I am Odesma Dalrymple, Associate Professor of Industrial and Systems Engineering and Faculty Lead of the Engineering Exchange for Social Justice.
And I am Marissa Forbes, Research Associate and member of the leadership team of the Engineering Exchange for Social Justice. As you watch our presentation on partnering with communities on engineering for social justice, please know that you are part of a larger audience that shares a common interest in engineering, supports diversity, and is here to help you succeed. So with that, allow us to share with you our presentation.
Who decides what is engineered and why? Who benefits and who pays? In this talk, we will present our model for the University of San Diego's Engineering Exchange for Social Justice, often referred by its acronym, the ExSJ. Our goal in presenting this model is for you to be able to engage with it as one, a lens through which to see the engineering practice, two, a framework for partnering or exchanging with communities, and three, a pathway to a more just and sustainable world.
The ExSJ can be thought of as a hub which facilitates and supports the formation of teams, consisting first and foremost of community members, partnered with students, faculty, and possibly with professionals who provide pro bono technical support. This team engages in a mutual exchange of expertise, applying technical know-how with cultural, historical, and political knowledge of the community context, leading towards the co-creation of just solutions to the socio-technical challenges identified by the community partner. The foundational values of the ExSJ model can be applied to all engineering contexts, providing a platform for change that moves away from narrowly constructed and technocentric epistemological approaches and an expansion to engage social and environmental justice, humanitarian goals, peace, and sustainability.
The formation of the ExSJ was inspired by the science shop models in the Netherlands. It is founded on two principal concepts that we will share with you today: exchange and socio-technical engineering. First, the concept of exchange rather than service. In the context of community engagement, exchange connotes equal partnership, bi-directional flow of ideas, resources, expertise, etc., rather than service, which connotes a one-directional flow of ideas, resources, and expertise from engineers to community recipients. Second is the concept of socio-technical rather than technocentric. Engineering functions inseparably from the society of which it's a part of. The systems that we as engineers work on are in fact socio-technical rather than the purely technical, which unfortunately is still the dominant perception of much of society, inclusive of some engineering practitioners. Engineering education needs to prepare students with tools to work with the sociological subsystems and the integrated and adaptive socio-technical systems. The ExSJ operates in the intersection of these two principles, using the exchanges with communities to provide authentic sociological context that presents rich learning opportunities for students to learn and practice engineering with guidance and mentorship from community, academic, and professional experts. In this process, solutions are developed and implemented with focus on facilitating eco-social justice.
Most of us do not think about it, but everything human-made has been engineered by someone for some reason. But returning to the questions posed at the beginning of this talk, who decides what is engineered and why? Who benefits and who pays? In the ExSJ model, all stakeholders engage in a collaborative, co-created engineering process so that no stakeholder or community member benefits or pays at the cost of another. We can also refer to this as indivisible benefits and indivisible costs.
To give you an example of how the ExSJ model would function in a real-world project, we will share with you about a current transnational waste upcycling project we are engaged in that is situated in 2 communities in Tijuana. The ExSJ was invited to work with the Tijuana River National Estuarine Research Reserve, also known as TRENA, to support the cleaning of the estuary which borders San Diego and Tijuana, Mexico. Numerous informal communities have developed in the canyon adjacent to the Tijuana estuary in recent years. Waste that is discarded in the flood channels of the canyons makes its way to the Tijuana estuary and the Pacific Ocean, presenting significant social and ecological challenges on both sides of the border. Following the exploratory work of students and multiple visits to the Los Laureles Canyon communities in Tijuana, the project partners proposed a plan to promote student capabilities in sustainability, design, and community engagement, resulting in waste reduction in the canyon community. The work is being guided by our USD colleague and principal investigator, Dr. Caroline Bailey's not-for-profit organization, Waste for Life, which aims to reduce poverty and waste by the creation of community waste-based businesses. Our particular canyon communities participating in this project is the Los Alacranes Canyon, in which some 300 refugees live and who are given safe haven by a local pastor and his church. This project is also being done in collaboration with Advancing Students Forward, an organization that works with children from the underserved community of Colonia Tecolote in Tijuana, Mexico, to support their educational needs.
The goals of the project are to, 1, bring value to waste and prevent it from reaching the Tijuana River estuary. 2, support the community members in creating income-producing waste upcycling businesses. And 3, promote student capabilities in socio-technical engineering, sustainability, design, and community engagement. The project model is for partners to help community members learn how to upcycle composites of 2 or more waste materials and turn these into products which communities then sell to make an income for themselves. In this program, students will learn how to work with local communities so that their product design ideas are locally appropriate and have been developed in a participatory way, taking into consideration local customs, cultures, and traditions.
Every new community requires new innovations, different waste, different equipment, different skill levels, different cultures, different markets. It is the experience of Waste for Life that communities who become social entrepreneurs themselves and help to process waste develop a greater sense of dignity and become active citizens in their own right. Students who work alongside them develop entrepreneurial and design knowledge and skills as well as personal attributes, compassion and care for our common home, far exceeding the expectations of future employers, as well as enabling them to lead their own social enterprise in the years to come. We hope that you can take away from this presentation by reflecting on how you can apply the concept of exchange rather than service and socio-technical rather than technocentric in your engineering context.
Thank you for joining us in our presentation today. We hope you found it interesting and useful. And while circumstances may have brought us a completely virtual Engineers Week festival, we look forward to a time when we can all meet safely in person. Until then, be safe, stay healthy, and keep learning. If you would like to learn more or be a part of the ExSJ, please contact us at exsj@sandiego.edu.